Let's take a look at what's happening in Africa now. Sudan's army has seized control of the country's national radio and television headquarters from rival paramilitary rapid support forces, or the RSF. The capture comes after weeks of siege and follows the destruction of a large RSF force attempting to escape the besieged headquarters. An army spokesperson's statement described the operation as liberating the quote-unquote memory and conscience of the Sudanese nation from the RSF, which they called a terrorist militia. Footage released by pro-army social media channels showed soldiers taking control of broadcasting facilities. In a statement, the army called it a major victory. The conflict in Sudan broke out in mid-April last year amid tensions over a plan for transition to civilian rule. The RSF had held the radio and television headquarters since the beginning of the conflict, using it as a military base and detention center. The RSF, which is a paramilitary force, is going up against the Sudanese army. However, they were not able to transmit from it, and state television continued to show pro-army content, which was broadcast from elsewhere in the country. Now, since the war began last year, the army and the RSF have fought for control of Khartoum and surrounding cities. Despite the United Nations Security Council's call for a ceasefire during the holy month of Ramadan, heavy fighting has continued in several parts of the capital.
We are in the market to buy Ramadan supplies, but we cannot buy all of them due to their high prices and the loss of our sources of income since the war.
In January, the International Criminal Court prosecutor said he had clear findings that there are grounds to believe both sides have committed war crimes. More than 10 million people were forced to leave their homes in Sudan, either to safer areas inside Sudan or to neighboring countries, according to UN agencies.